Hi everybody, I'm Sandy Sandler and I'm the creator of the Bowdabra Bow Maker. And I want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas. I'm excited to be able to do this tonight and have you guys joining me. Whoops, I want to just pull my iPad over here so I can see comments. Here we go. So hopefully this will turn the right side the way it's supposed to. Oh, cool. So we've got people watching. I thought I was going to be all alone here tonight with it being Christmas Eve. So I'm so excited you guys are joining me. Please make sure that you comment, and I'm not seeing the comments.
Marlene said hello, happy Christmas Eve.
Thank you, Marlene, and happy Christmas Eve to you too. So I'm going to start with a really simple bow. I'm doing New Year's today, so you can get ready for your New Year's parties. I'm going to fold my Bowdabra bow wire in half and lay it down into the Bowdabra. Okay, now I can see you guys. Let's see, we've got Laura and Terry. Hey, Terry, thank you for watching. So now I have a piece of silver, kind of a mesh ribbon. It's about 9 inches by about 2.5 inches wide, but what's cool about this ribbon is it actually like spreads out. So I'm just going to go to the middle and scrunch this down in here. Then I'm going to take this piece, which is 2.5 inches wide and 7 inches long, and I've already dovetailed the ends. In case you're not familiar with dovetailing, you just basically fold the ribbon in half and cut from the end to the corner, and that's what gives you these cool little whatever dovetails. So now I'm just going to go down here in the center, and then I'm taking more of my silver ribbon, and I have, this would be about 15 inches long, and all I'm going to do is just put this in upside down, bring it back over here, and put that in upside down. And let's see, we've got Linda. Hi, Linda. And Jeannie Adams. Oh my gosh, you guys, Merry Christmas, and thank you so much for joining me. It means so much to me to have my loyal fans on here. So I have, this is a 2.5 inch wide ribbon, and it's 18 inches long. And all I'm going to do is put the wrong side down right into my Bowdabra. I'm going to fold it back over here, put the wrong side down in there, and then go right to the center, and that makes my loops. And then I have another piece of this, which is 2.5 inches wide and 3 inches long. And I'm just going to scrunch this down in here. And then I have a piece of our Bowdabra mesh, which is this mesh, but we just cut three rows of it. And so it's 3 rows by 5 inches, and I'm just going to lay that right down in here. And then I'm going to take my Bowdabra wand and just scrunch it all in, and take my silver Bowdabra bow wire that I already folded in half, pull it through the slip knot, hold my bow, whoopsie daisy, hold my bow tight while it's still in the Bowdabra. I'm going to pull it out, separate the ends, bring it around to the back. I'm going to tie a knot and tie another knot. And then I could tie this onto a hat or a ponytail holder. And I'm just going to stretch this out here, make this a little wider, and the same thing with this one. And you have a really pretty bow that could be like my hat bow, or would work really well, as a great for a New Year's hostess gift. So I hope you guys like it. Oh, hi, Shirley Wolf, Jeannie Adams. You guys, thank you so much. And Marlene, thanks, you guys. It means so much that you joined me. So now I'm going to put this aside, and I'm going to make a scrunchy bow. Pull all my stuff out of here. And I think these, especially the gold and silver scrunchie, if you have a New Year's table, you could put one of these and then a like a candle. So I'm going to make the scrunchie bow right now. And remember, you guys, we're going to be giving away a free roll of Bowdabra scrunchie ribbon near the end of tonight. So please write, I want to win, so you have a chance of winning. And also please share with your friends. This is a great, Bowdabra is a great gift to get for yourself after Christmas. So please keep us in mind. So I'm going to fold my Bowdabra bow wire in half and lay this down into my Bowdabra. Now I've already cut some pieces of my scrunchie ribbon, and these are about 33 yards long for the first one, and this is our scrunchie ribbon if you're not familiar with how it comes. So now I'm just going to scrunch this down in here. And hi Edna, thanks so much for joining. And Joy and Ashley, oh you guys, and Laura, thank you guys so much. I love it when you comment, and it's fun for me to be able to send out the free roll to the person that wins. So let's scrunch this down in here. Oh, let me tell you how long this one is. Looks like it's a little bit longer. So this is about 42 inches long. So, and it's fun because the more scrunchie you put in, the bigger and puffier the bow is. So I'm just going to scrunch this down in here. And there we go. Scrunch it all down there. And take this here, and then take my Bowdabra bow wire and pull it up, like always, pull it through the slip knot, hold it tight, and pull it really tight while it's still in the Bowdabra, pull it out, and separate the ends, bring it around to the back, and I'm just going to tie it. It might be hard to see it there. Tie a knot. Tie another knot, and then with the scrunchie bows, I just kind of puff it and pull it in different directions. And if you don't have scrunchie ribbon, you can use tulle to make itty bitty bows doing this. And I just love the idea of like putting these on your table with a candle, maybe a couple of candles on a, on like a white table runner. I think it'd be really pretty for New Year's. So now I'm going to put this aside. Let's see. Hi, Isabel and Jeannie and Casey and Kay. Oh my God, you guys, thank you so, I can't believe so many people are joining me on Christmas Eve. This is so awesome. So now we're going to make like a really, I think, oh my gosh, stuck on there. We're going to make a really simple, like it can be, again, it can be a centerpiece or decor or even a gift wrap bow for New Year's or really anytime. So I'm going to fold my Bowdabra bow wire in half, and thank you, Jeannie. And oh, but Jeannie said I love that. And oh my gosh, you guys, thank you so much. So I'm folding my Bowdabra bow wire in half and laying it down into my Bowdabra. Now I have these pieces of this blue mesh ribbon, and
Stephanie says, hi, Sandy, Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's to you too.
Jane, I want to win.
Okay, Jane, we'll pick it at the end. So this is a netting that's 3 inches wide, and I already measured it and already forgot, and 18 inches long. So I'm just going to fold it in half, find the middle. I'm just going to lay that down in here. And these are cut exactly the same length, and just fold those in. So this is really super, super simple to make. And put another piece in here. And whoopsie daisy, one more here. And then I'm going to put a pick in. And I actually have 2 picks. So I'm going to put this pick here. And then I'm going to lay this pick over this pick. And I'm just going to, you can kind of see, I'm just sort of like weaving this in here so that they both look really pretty together. And then I have, these are I think it's a 1.5 inch wide. Yeah, a 1.5 inch wide ribbon by 13 inches, and I've already done.
Says I like that blue.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry, who was that? Was that Shirley or Jane?
Shirley.
Oh, Shirley, thank you. I love this blue too. And so now I'm just gonna lay this down in here and just kind of shape it around and do the same thing with this piece here. And I've already dovetailed the ends on that. And then I'm gonna take my Bowdabra bow wire. I don't really need my wand this time. Pull it through my slip knot, hold everything tight, pull it tight while it's still in the Bowdabra. Then I'm gonna separate my ends, bring it around to the back. I'm gonna tie a knot off here and tie another knot. And now I'm gonna just kind of shape this all out. And as my finishing touch, I have this really pretty clip-on flower that I'm just going, you can see what I'm doing. I'm just gonna clip it right here onto the ribbon. And that's gonna give me a really, really pretty, let's just cut the wire because we don't need that. So now you guys can see that's just so pretty for a centerpiece that you can just lay on your table, or it would be a beautiful on a gift. So even if you had a last minute holiday gift, you can put it on there. So I hope you guys like this. Oh, Jeannie, thank you. And Jane, thank you so much. And Shirley, thank you. I love it with the silver. Silver and blue just to me is so elegant. So now I'm gonna put this away. Just gonna throw that in there. Put this over here. And now I'm gonna do 2 different bows to decorate the front of this champagne. So I've just taken this ribbon, tied it around it. I'm gonna put this aside, and we're gonna make a really pretty bow. And also Linda and Ashley, you guys, thank you so much. So I'm gonna take my wire, fold it in half, and lay this down into my Bowdabra. I'm gonna tuck the ends underneath. Then I have this, which matches the ribbon that I have tied. I'll just show you that I have tied around my wine cooler. Put that over there. And this is I believe it's 8 inch. No, I'm wrong. It's 5 inches wide by 16 inches. And I'm just gonna fold it in half and lay this down in here. And I've already dovetailed the ends. Then I have a piece of my silver that is 2.5 inches wide by 12 inches long. And I'm just gonna fold it in half and just lay that down in here. And I'm gonna take this piece here, and this is 9 inches by 3 inches. And I'm actually gonna leave most of this out as a tail. And I'm doing the same thing on the other side with the same size piece. And then I have these 2 pieces that we cut from our Bowdabra mesh. And I'm just going to lay this down going this way, because one is our silver mesh and one is our gold mesh. I'm just gonna lay that down in there. And then I have, let's see, how much of this ribbon? This is our urban denim, our Bowdabra urban denim ribbon, which I really love. So that's 2 yards, and it's about 2 yards and 15 inches. So now I'm just gonna make, and it's a 2.5, I believe it's a 2.5 inch. No, I'm wrong. No, it is 2.5 inches. So I'm just gonna twist it. And this is, if you haven't ever seen me do projects before, this is how we make a regular bow. So you have the wrong side of the ribbon is gonna be on the inside of your loop. So I'm just gonna fold and twist. I'm gonna fold it back over, twist and scrunch it down. And then I'm gonna fold and twist and fold it back over and twist and fold and twist, and that's all I'm doing. But the reason I twist before I put it back into my Bowdabra is so when I put it in, I have the wrong side of the ribbon on the inside of my loop. So I'm just gonna keep folding and twisting and twist. Do this just a few more times, and one last for good measure. And then I'm gonna take some of our gold scrunchy ribbon that is 26 inches, and I'm just gonna scrunch this down into the middle and keep scrunching that in. And now I am going to use my wand. Whoops. Things just go flying around here. So take my wand and scrunch it all down in there. Oh, thank you. I love my hat bow too. I thought it would be New Year's Eve-ish, but could pass for Christmas Eve. So I'm going to just pull that really tight, pull it out, separate the end, bring it around to the back. I'm going to tie a knot and tie another knot. And now I'm just going to shape it. So I just shape my bows, my loops, by just putting my fingers in them and pulling them apart. And just pull these apart here. Do the same thing on this side. Just pull them apart. And because it's wired ribbon, I just want to kind of puff it up a little bit and bring my my mesh, where's my other goal? There it is. Bring that down to the front. And this would then get tied right onto the front of my wine holder. And I just think this is a beautiful, beautiful way to decorate a wine cooler. But I'm going to show you another way. So I'm going to take this bow off, put this aside for a second, just kind of take everything out of here. And we're going to do another one. So let's take my gold Bowdabra bow wire and I'm going to fold it in half.
You have 25 people watching.
Oh my gosh, you guys, that is so cool. So then next we're gonna, let's see, so we've got Lynn Hagan and Amber Sandlin, and oh my gosh, you guys, I am so blown away by the love and just the fact that you're watching tonight. It just means so much to me. So I'm taking my Bowdabra bow wire, folding it down into the Bowdabra and just tucking the ends underneath. So now I'm gonna just make the back of my bow. So I'm using this gold, oops, let me tell you how much I have. I've got a yard, probably about 2 yards and maybe about, so 2 yards and then maybe another 8 inches. And this is a 5-inch wide ribbon. I ran out of the other ribbon that I was using, so I'm just gonna use this ribbon here. So I'm just gonna scrunch this down in here. It's the same on both sides, so I don't have to twist. So just scrunch it in, and all I'm gonna do is fold it. So all I'm doing is folding and pushing. And I'm gonna come back over here and make another loop, and then come back here and just make one last loop. So, and I'm just gonna kind of shape it a little bit while it's still in the Bowdabra, so it makes it a little bit easier. Then I have these pieces of my beautiful mesh that's 28 inches long, and this mesh is 1.5 inches wide, and I'm just gonna fold it in half and just lay this down into my Bowdabra. And I'm doing the same thing. I have 3 cut exactly the same size. I'm just gonna lay those down. And I have 1 more. I'm just gonna lay that down in here. And I'm putting them all to the front because they'll hang from the wine cooler. Then I have this piece I've cut it's about 23.5 inches. I've already dovetailed the ends. I'm gonna fold it in half and just lay this down. And please, you guys, share with all your friends. I really appreciate it. And now we've got about 24 inches again, and just 1.5 inches wide. I'm just gonna lay that down in here. And I have the same thing here, same length, fold it in half, and just lay this down. Because I love how the tails are gonna look, just laying down in here. And then I have, this is our Bowdabra rhinestone mesh ribbon. I have 20 inches long, and we just cut 2 strands, because this is 8 strands wide, so we just cut 2 strands. So I'm just gonna lay this down in here. Oops, let me make sure that lays flat there. And now I'm gonna take another one here and lay it down. It's the same length. And take these 2. So this is basically 1 20-inch piece cut into 2 rhinestone widths. And then now I have, again, this is 1.5 inches wide, and I have a yard, then I have another yard, and I have another. So I've got 3 yards of ribbon for this bow. And so I'm just gonna make a regular bow here, just gonna twist it. We call it a fold and twist bow. So I'm gonna, whoops, then I'm gonna pull it here, twist it, and fold it back and twist. And I think I need my wand to scrunch everything down. Oh, Linda, thank you. Oh, cool, we're picking the winner soon. So that's really awesome. I can't wait to find out who it is. Normally, I try to get the winning package out the night, Monday or Tuesday, but since it's Christmas Eve and tomorrow's Christmas, it won't go out until Wednesday. So I hope you guys have like very wonderful plans for Christmas. So again, just a reminder, the wrong side of the ribbon needs to be on the inside of my loop. So I'll fold this over, twist it, and fold this back. And now I'll take my wand one more time and scrunch everything down. And then I'll take my Bowdabra bow wire, bring it back up, and like always, I'm just gonna pull it through the slip knot, hold my bow tight while it's still in the Bowdabra, and pull it out, separate that, the ends of my wire, bring them around to the back, and get everything out of my way here. And now I'm just gonna tie a knot. And I'm gonna leave the wire so I can tie it on, but I'm gonna first shape my bow and shape this up here. And this is a wired ribbon, which makes it really, really easy to shape. And just take that there, and this one, and then you can see, let's see where the front is here. You can just tie this on, and it's a beautiful way to decorate a wine cooler. For, you know, for this I did with New Year's in mind, but you could do this for a wedding, you could do it for an elegant evening. So it's just a really super easy thing. Thank you, Jeannie, and Joy, and Marlene, and Laura Lynn. Oh my gosh, you guys, and Tammy, and Shirley, and the winner, Joy Teasley Sander. Oh, awesome, Joy. Congratulations. So now we'll make another, you know what, I'm gonna make a little tiny, could be a New Year's Eve hair bow, or just another New Year's Eve project. It could also be a boutonniere type thing. So I'm gonna take my silver Bowdabra bow wire and cut that. It's for mini, so it can be smaller. And fold it in half and just lay it down into my mini Bowdabra. So here I have a piece of, this is a wired grosgrain, and it is about 11.5 inches long by 2 inches wide. So for this, I'm going to put the wrong side down into my mini Bowdabra, and I'm going to do my little mountain up, which is just, this will help it have the creases that you want in a hair bow. And I'm just going to fold that back over here, do the same little crease, and scrunch that down. Then I'm going to find the center of my ribbon, and I'm just eyeing it and kind of looking at it, and it looks pretty even to me. But if you have the mini Bowdabra, let me pull this out, hair bow tool and ruler, that would slip on, and that would let you absolutely be certain. So now I have this, which is so 1.5 inch wide by 9 inches, and it's a wired ribbon. So I'm just going to scrunch this down in here, fold it back over here, and put that down in here. And now scrunch the middle, and take my mini wand and just do another scrunch right down in here. And then I'm going to pull this through my slip knot, hold it really tight while it's still in the mini Bowdabra, pull it out. I'm going to separate the ends, bring them around to the back, tie a knot. Now you could tie this onto a barrette, or a ponytail holder, or this even becomes a very pretty little boutonniere. And so I'm going to clip the ends, but I would hang on to it if I were tying it onto a ponytail holder. So now I'm just going to fluff this, and because both of these ribbons are wired, you can kind of fluff them out, and you have a really pretty hair bow, or could be a really pretty pin. So I hope you guys like it. And now, let's see, I think I have time to do one more. So let's pull this one out. And I've got, we're just sort of going on that theme. So again, this is our 3-inch wide silver wired ribbon, 29 inches, whoops. I need my regular Bowdabra back. And where is my silver Bowdabra bow wire? And that wants to go sliding. So I'll take my Bowdabra bow wire. I'm going to fold it in half and clip it. Then I'm going to lay it into my Bowdabra and just tuck the ends underneath. So now what this is more of a, like this will be something that you could even put on your door. I'm making the tails very long on this. So as I said, I measured them already and I already forgot. It's 3 inches wide by, let's see, 28 inches long. So all I'm going to do here is I'm just going to put a little bit in, hold it there. And these will all hang down. And then I have another piece here that again will hang down. And another one. And you could just make these longer, but we just designed it so that they would just all hang down like this. So these will all go here. And then I have a piece of this ribbon that is, let's see, about 42 inches long. And I'm going to put the wrong side in here. Let me put this under here so it sort of stays out of the way. Whoops, there we go. And now I'm going to just put the wrong side down here. Nope, I'm not. I'm doing, this is how we would actually make a boutique bow with no tails in the mini Bowdabra, but I'm doing this in the big Bowdabra. So now I'm going to fold this around. This is the center, so it's equal here. So let's find the center here. So that goes down. Then what I do is I fold this one around, put this piece here down. Now, what I'm going to do, let me just pull all this stuff out of here and move this so we can stop having that. So now what I'm going to do is make an X. So I make an X here and I bring this piece over the X and then down into the Bowdabra. Then I take the bottom loop of my X and push that down in the Bowdabra, and then the top part of my X and push that down. Because this way you have all four loops are equal. Then I'm going to do exactly the same thing with this black that's 2 inches wide by 30 inches long. So again, I'm going to find the center. I'm going to put the middle of it down, wrong side down. And then I'm going to fold it back over, put this in here like an X. Just do a circle there. Then I'm going to take the other piece of ribbon, I'm going to put it over. So you have an X there. And then I'm going to just go under both ribbons and just push this down into my Bowdabra. Then I'm going to take the lower part of my X and just scrunch that down. And then do exactly the same thing. And I'm going to do my little mountain up so I get the crease the way I want it and scrunch that in. Then I'm going to do exactly the same thing with the next ribbon, which is 28 inches long and 1.5 inches wide. So I'm going to fold this in half. And here is my center. And I'm just going to put this upside with the right side down into my Bowdabra. Then let me just tuck my wires underneath. They're coming loose. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is exactly the same thing. I'm going to make a loop, and again I'm going to put the right side down, and then I'm going to take this one and make an X, bring it back, go under the bottom, under this ribbon, with it again the right side is down of the ribbon is down, and I'm going to just push this down into my Bowdabra. Then just like the other two, I'm going to take my bottom loop and scrunch that down and do the same thing with the top loop. And then I'm going to use my Bowdabra and my wand and just scrunch everything down one more time. Then I have a 2.5 inch wide ribbon that is 10 inches long. And so all I'm going to do is go to the center of this, and I'm just going to make a little scrunchy bow. And at the end, I'm just going to fold the very top in, and now I have a little scrunchy bow. And to keep the whole pattern going, I've got this piece of ribbon that's 3.5 inches long by 3 inches. And all I'm going to do is just fold it in half, find the center, and just scrunch that in. And then I'm going to take my wand and just give everything else another push. And now I'm going to take my Bowdabra bow wire, pull it up, pull it through my slip knot, pull it really tight while it's still in the Bowdabra, pull it out, separate my wire, bring it around to the back, and now I'm going to tie a knot. I'm going to tie it pretty tight, tie another knot. Now this, and then now I'm just going to shape all of my loops out. And this could be very pretty for like on a New Year's Eve, for a New Year's Eve party, to kind of mark your door. Put this on your door or on a wreath. It's just really simple. Jeannie, thank you. Tammy, thank you so much. And Ashley, thank you. You guys, thank you so much. And again, I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. And I hope that all of your wishes and dreams are fulfilled. And thank you so much for joining me. I just love having you tonight, and have a happy new year and an amazing 2019. And I think I'm going to be doing a live on New Year's Eve. So please check, and I'm going to try to at least go live for a short period of time to say Happy New Year. So see you guys next year or New Year's Eve. Bye.